Good evening. You're watching SCTV. Today is September 20th, 2024. We're here at the Thunder Field to watch the Nemaha Central Thunder, 1-1 record on the season, getting set to take on the Rossville Bulldogs. They are 0-2 to start their season. I'm Mike Stahlbaumer. I'll be calling the game for you here tonight. Got John Howard with us again.
Always glad to be here.
Yeah. Always got something great to say.
I hope so.
And then Caleb Breitenauer doing the production work for us. We got Billy O up on the camera, up on deck, and we got Jeff Hyman down on the field. So, third game of the season, big one here with Rossville. It's always been a perennial power, and Nemaha Central has reached that point themselves, winning back-to-back state titles, right?
We talked to some folks outside, and they said, boy, I can't imagine the last time Rossville started 0-2, and we really don't want to be the team that plays them when they're 0-2 because they're going to have a fire underneath them tonight for sure.
Yeah, they took a tough loss against Silver Lake in overtime. Their first game, and then they trying to remember who they played St. Mary's and lost another close game there, if I remember right. So a couple things going on here this evening. As you can see right down there on the field, they have brought out the 2019 State Football Championship football team right there. These guys went 11-2 on the season. It's been 5 years since they won. Nemaha Central's won its first state title, and thanks to these guys. And some of the coaches are down there as well with them. But congrats to them guys, and glad to have them back here for this game. If you remember that, I don't know if you weren't helping that season.
I was not, no. I think maybe I came on the next year.
And it was a fun season. I mean, it was really neat watching them play. They struggled to start off, but they really got things going. And just to mention there, you see Coach Seitz down there on the left end of the line. He is here tonight, and we'll have him up here in the booth for a halftime interview. So stick around for that when we hit halftime. When we hit halftime, we'll cut to recognizing our sponsors, the sponsor board that we run, and then when we come back from that, we'll have that interview for you. So looking forward to that. We're about 8 minutes out from the start of this game here this evening, and they're reading through information here about this team here right now. So we'll just kind of cut to that.
Greatness requires individual toughness, and our boys really started to embody that. Every player contributed to the 2019 championship. The team buy-in was amazing, and it truly was a squad where the whole was far greater than the sum of its parts. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you would, one big round of applause for our 2019 2A state champions, the Nemaha Central Thunder. Be sure to check out the inserts in tonight's program for more information on the 2019 team. Thanks for your attendance tonight, gentlemen, and go Thunder.
There they are. As they'll come off the field, they'll get Rossville, I believe, out here. They're coming headed this way right now, so they'll be coming down the field here in just a minute. And then I believe they'll do the national anthem right after that. So Lady Thunder been doing pretty good in volleyball, right? I think they got second. They played 2 tournaments so far. They got second over in Marysville, losing to Clay Center, I believe. And then they won the NC volleyball tournament last weekend.
That's correct.
So they've got a pretty good record going. We'll get that for you here in a little bit. Looks like you're going to do the national anthem next. Here we go. There's the national anthem from the Thunder Band.
The Bulldogs are about to come onto the field.
Well, they're about to do that. I'm going to see if I can peek in here right quick and see what we got for
standings?
Volleyball.
Oh.
Well, yeah, we can hit that too as far as football standings go. I know on K-Preps is the best place to go for that information. At least that's where I usually go. But I know Nemaha Central, they started off the season, I think, at the number 1 spot. Took that loss to Marysville, dropped down
to 5?
To 5, I believe it was. And then with the beating Silver Lake, who was ranked 4th ahead of them, they just basically flip-flopped. So now Nemaha Central is currently ranked 4th in the state in Class 2A. Those rankings right now, let's see if I can get it come up here. It's being a little slow. There we go. Norton holds down the number 1 spot. Southeast of Saline is number 2. St. Mary's is number 3.
Wow.
St. Mary's, Big East League.
And 2-0 start
for St. Mary's.
Onto the season.
Yep, Nemaha Central is at number 4, 1-1, and Silver Lake's 1-1 record is sitting at number 5. And then behind them and the others is Beloit, Council Grove, Ellsworth, Garden Plain, Haven, Humboldt, Kingman. A lot of those names you recognize. Riley County and Sabetha is listed in there as well. But if you notice, the 3rd, 4th, and 5th place teams, ranked teams, are all out of the Big East League. And
yeah, I thought they were doing those new leagues were going to shake that up a little bit, but still a lot of teams in this new league that are ranked.
Yeah. I'll have the coin toss coming at you here. Just a second. And I'm looking down, I believe, in 1A. When I go down and look at 1A, Rossville is not in the top 5 ranking, obviously with a 0-2 record, but they are mentioned in the others still. With a no wins yet, they're still listed in the others. They're still a good team. They've just played some really good.
Yeah, they're coached very well, and so they're always have a very good football team, and never a team to be overlooked. That's for sure.
Trying to find my information on them. There at midfield, we got Reese Garrity, and then number 4, that is Sam Nordis. As you see, he's not suited up. He's got a cast on his leg and crutches as well. He suffered an ankle injury in the game with Silver Lake, and I'm not sure that we'll get to see him back in regular season play. Maybe by the end of regular season, postseason, we may get him to see him back.
Yeah, you hear so many things, and I don't know for sure, but maybe there could be a chance you would see him in postseason. So that's hard for a kid. It's his senior year. Yep. I'm sure he had a lot of expectations for this season.
I believe the other, I didn't catch the last one there. I know Kime is another captain, but Rossville won the toss, and they have elected deferred to the second half, and so they will be kicking off. Nemaha Central will receive, and they'll be defending the north end zone. Got a little bit of a wind coming out of looks like what is that, southeast blowing to northwest? Is that what it is for the Flags?
Yeah, it's a slight breeze, nothing too bad. A little cloudy, so the sun is setting, but it's not in our eyes, so we certainly like that. And a little bit warm here today.
What was it, get up to 93, 95, somewhere right there today. It was pretty
kickoff,
warm.
it's going to be about 80 degrees, 78 degrees, something like that. So warmer than, for me at least, for a football game, but still beautiful beautiful evening. The breeze is blowing. It's a little hot up here in the press box, but it is beautiful out in the stands.
And we've been lobbying for air conditioning
up
here. It's been nice. But
I think someone's going to have to faint or pass out before we can really get them to take us seriously.
So kicking off, looks like back to receive. We got Carter Hike, and number 20, that would be Caleb Scrofton, I believe. Or excuse me, Jack Mackey. There's the kickoff. It looks like it's going to be caught at about the 13. Mackey right up the middle and gets hit and dropped at the 36-yard line. 37-yard line is where they'll put that ball down at. Thunder will have it 1st and 10 there at their own 37.
Good return. Before the game, I was talking to Caleb, and I kind of missed the kickoff in the pro game. It's just so different now, and I realized the reason why they do it, and it feels like at some point it might come down to the high school level and the college level, but I always enjoy a good kickoff.
Hike sends a man in motion. Now he's going to keep it and runs. Nice sidestep and caught from behind, brought down at about the 40-yard line. Gain of 3. Coaches, let's see, officials in this game are Kirk Simon, Mike Holt, Brad Eubank, Scott Schink, and Pete Dedeo, I believe is how you pronounce that. The referee is Kirk Simon, head referee in the white hat. Ike, again, keeping it. Slips one tackle, trying to push his way forward. Now they're going to blow the play dead. After a yard gain on that play, Rossville rallying to the ball there.
Good job by the Bulldogs. We'll see a long 3rd down here for the first series. Mike is losing his mind here. We can't. It's not that big of a room, and we lost some papers, and I don't know how we can lose them in this tiny room, but they were gone.
It happens. But, tiny enough room. Quick find it back. There we go. Hike looking to throw this time. Now he's going to get flushed out. Now he's going to try to break through that tackle, and he's going to still on his feet now, and he finally goes down at the 31, a loss of 10 on the play. Gets sacked. Bulldogs
defense did such a great job of covering up. There was just no receivers available. Just did a great job of not letting anybody get open, and Hike rolling around a couple times, just not able to find any open receivers at all.
So meanwhile, Central goes 3 and out. They're going to punt this ball away. I think that's Kime, is it, who's punting?
Yep.
Good snap. That punt is away, and it's a good one.
Nice.
Tyson Horak goes back, dropped it, picked it back up. Now he's trying to get to the sideline, and he's going to get hemmed in and go down at the 37, it looks like. They will have it 1st and 10 at their own 37.
Yeah, fumbled that a little bit, but was still able to get a hold of it, but not a great gain.
First and 10, Rossville. I believe it'll be Tayson Horak at quarterback. From the shotgun, 3 receivers far side, 1 here at the near. Low snap, looking to throw. Hits his receiver, number 3. Completes to Jack Donovan.
A nice gain there for the Bulldogs.
Spot that down at the 43-yard line. Gain of 6 on that pass play. It's 2nd and 4. Horak looking to run, stutter steps, diving forward to past the 40, just past the 45-yard line. Gain of 2.
So now the Bulldogs with a short 3rd down.
3rd down
here.
And 2 for Rossville. Quickly back on the line. 2 receivers, both sides of the field. Central shifted. Now they're looking to audible the play. Horak looking to pass. Knocked down, I believe. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I really feel like it's too early in the game. I'm guessing you're going to see still a short 4th and 2 here, but it looks like they're definitely going to kick that one away.
Yep, lining up to punt this ball.
So both teams with 4 and outs on their first offensive possessions.
3 and out.
3 and a kick. Yeah, okay.
Caught at the 24. Jack Mackey cuts back into the middle of the field, takes a push and a knock down. He was making a beeline away. He didn't catch the guy there, but he did reach out and push and knock him down.
Jack Mackey has got some speed to him.
Yes, he's got some wheels. 1st and 10, Nemaha Central at their own 45-yard line. There's some good field position for the Thunder to work with.
Oh.
Hike pitches back. Heenick fumbled the ball, and it's covered back up by Nemaha Central.
Oh, nearly a devastating mistake there. Good job by the Thunder landing on that.
No gain on the play.
Yeah, they cannot have those here early in this game. We said a few times already, this 0-2 Rossville team is going to be the best 0-2 team you're going to see in the state.
I will probably agree with that. Hike under center. Spins, bounces out. Now trying to cut it back upfield and gets maybe a yard. Tough running here. Good defense from Rossville.
O-line just not able to get some good blocks developed quite yet. So long 3rd down again for the Thunder. Both defenses making stops. Neither of the offensive are able to put much together yet.
Hike from the shotgun. And we got a false start on Nemaha Central. Kyler Ganstrom taking a step forward. Cost them 5 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 15. Excuse me. Hike, high snap, Hike. Now he's going to cut it up and dropped after a yard gain. 2 yards on the play is all, and they're going to have to punt this one away.
Yeah, nice tackle by Brock Bush there. Thunder going to punt it away again.
So another 3 and out for Nemaha Central. Could be a defensive game here.
It has been so far.
Good snap. Nice punt. Caught at about the 25, 26-yard line. He'll drive forward to about the 31. And they'll start their second series at their own 31-yard line.
The Thunder do such a good job on coverage there. As soon as he caught the ball, there was already 2 Thunder players right there ready to break down and make a tackle. Really helps eliminate those long returns.
Tight backfield, single receivers both sides. They're going to hand that off to number 23. Cutting upfield into the open field. Tackled from behind by Caleb Strothman. That was number 23, Seth Catron, with the carry. They set it down at the Thunder 48. That's a big gain for the Bulldogs.
First down for either team. Just under 6 minutes left in the first quarter.
21 yards on that carry. Now Howarak looking to throw. Nice reach out, knock away. That was almost a no-look.
He did.
Knock away there by.
They teach you to watch the receiver, and when he goes up to try to make that catch, that's when you put your hand out there. And he's got a cast or something on that hand, and he used that club to knock that ball out.
2nd and 10. Catron in motion, hands off to Catron. Trying to get to that far sideline, slips a couple tackles, and then he's going to get laid over at the 45-yard line.
Thunder did a good job there, kind of stretching that across the field, but they still made too many yards on that carry.
A couple missed tackles there.
But the longest 3rd down so far for the Bulldogs.
Third down and 6 for Rossville. Horak looking to throw. Flushed, thrown, caught by number 16. Crossing pattern, wide open field in front of him. It's a foot race to the end zone, and they have put the first 6 on the board. Cameron Miller with the reception for 44 yards. Breakdown in defense there, and Rossville's on the board.
Yeah, Rossville did a good job of reading that defense and finding that receiver just in the spot where there was really no defenders in front of him, and he was able to maybe not outrun but outmaneuver his way to the end zone. Extra point.
Extra point is
good. Nearly blocked by the Thunder.
So Rossville takes the lead here in the first quarter, 7-0 on Nemaha Central, 4:53 left to play in this first section of the game. We'll be back in just a moment after these messages.
There's a place where we all come together, a place where everyone knows your name and what the usual means to you, a place for conversations and for comfort. Best biscuits and gravy in town. We know what it means to love a community, to be a part of a community, to be united. United Bank and Trust, banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back. Nemaha Central getting their 3rd possession here in this quarter. I think they only had 4 possessions all the second half of that last game.
Yeah.
It was just a lot more offense going on there and a little less defense. But
yeah, both defenses being tough here at the beginning, and Rossville able to find a couple big plays there and end up scoring on that drive. So the Thunder, these kind of games, if you don't answer back, the games can get away from you very quickly. So Thunder really need to answer back with a score.
you need to have a good series. Good offensive.
At least a good series to.
Short kick caught at the 40
Nice job.
by number 23 for the Thunder. That was Will
Young. So good coaching there. Will Young caught that ball, and he knew that they don't coach you to run those. They coach you to take a knee, protect the ball, protect the where you're at on the field. Protect your field position. Don't try to run that ball, and he did a great job there.
Two receivers, both sides of the field for Nemaha Central. Hike with Henick in the backfield. Hike with the run. Gets it out to about the 45-yard line, gain of 4.
Yeah, nice gain, a few yards, but still Johnson with the tackle, just not being able to get the gains they want. But if we can get 4 or 5 at a time, that's really what we need to keep moving the chains.
Similar setup again. This one thrown out to Caleb Stroppin, trying to cut it back in. Getting maybe just a yard on the play to the 46.
Again, really good defense by the Bulldogs. They able to complete that pass, but just nowhere to go with it. So now Thunder looking at a 3rd and 5 here. They have not converted a third down yet this evening.
No first downs yet for them. No.
They haven't converted a third down. They haven't.
Looking to move the sticks here, and a pass from Hike. Now he throws it. Caught at the 40. Nice job by Caleb Strothman. Coming back to him.
Yeah,
to
great
help him
job
out.
by Strothman recognizing that everybody was covered and that pocket was collapsing down. And he recognized that, and good job by Hike catching that, recognizing he's coming up, making that catch for the first down.
Gain of 14,
Just
moves the chains.
A little momentum goes a long ways in a game like this. And so now everybody's got the chains moving, the offense is starting to click a little bit. Let's keep it going.
1st and 10, Thunder at the Rossville 40. Hike takes a snap, fakes the handoff, skips one tackler, trying to get to the edge. Gets tripped up and diving forward. We'll see where they spot him down at. Looks like it's going to be at the 44-yard line, gain of 6.
Again, really good job.
34-yard line.
Good job by the defense there. They didn't bite at all on that fake handoff, but Hike was just able to outrun them and get those yards.
2nd down and 4.
The 2nd and 4, 2nd and 5 is way more manageable than 3rd and 6s.
3 receivers packed in on that far side. Hike looking to throw again. Hike now is going to run here to the near side. Gets the corner, cutting up field. Gets past the 30 and a first down. Moves the ball to the 28-yard line, it looks like.
Those Bulldogs D-backs are just so good and not letting anybody get open.
Gain of 6 on the play.
But Hike is such a good runner. He's hard to defend when you got all your receivers covered. Then he starts to go.
They bring it all in a little tighter. One receiver to the far side of the field. Strothman goes in motion. They look to Hike trying to spin around, and it gets stacked up and driven back. Good defense from the Bulldogs. And it looks like they'll lose a yard or two on that play. Back to almost the 30-yard line.
Looks like number 70, Easton Webb, on that tackle. Spreading that field out again. 2nd and 11.
Looks like we have a timeout called. Do we have a timeout called by Rossville, or was it Nemaha Central?
I didn't catch who made that timeout.
Call. No, they got somebody down. Well, yeah, timeout. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Nemaha Valley Motors has been proudly serving our Northeast Kansas community for over 5 decades. Come check out our great selection of vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and GMC trucks. Don't see what you're looking for? Our knowledgeable staff will help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs. Don't forget about service. Our technicians are factory trained to handle any mechanical issues, including alignments. Come experience the difference here at Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca.
Come be a part of our family.
Welcome back. Minute 23 to go here in the first quarter. Rossville leading 7-0 on the Thunder. Ball is on the Rossville, just past the Rossville 30-yard line. 2nd down and a short 12 for Nemaha Central. Hike going to go to that weak side with some room to run. Nice sidestep, breaking free. Now he goes all the way for the touchdown. Great run by Carter Hike. 30-yard run for the score.
Nice high step move there to miss that last tackle, and you knew once he got past that last tackler that they weren't going to catch him.
Minute 16 on the clock, and the Thunder answer the Rossville score with one of their own. Now the extra point attempt coming from Levi Thomas. Good snap and hold. That was a solid drive right through the uprights. Good, and we are tied at 7 here in the first quarter. You're watching SCTV. We'll be back.
Partners is a full-service agricultural cooperative owned by area farmers, residents, and businesses. And our team works every day to help contribute to their success, keeping profits in the communities we all call home. We continue to look for the right team members to grow successfully together through our core values of honesty, integrity, and teamwork. If you're looking for a career with great benefits and a focus on your future success, come join our team.
Welcome back. We said how important it was for Thunder to answer that touchdown, and they do, just with a minute 16 left in the first quarter. Some of our sponsors for this evening's game: TFI Family Services, Souther Building Supply, Crestview Nursing Home, Farm Bureau Insurance, Community National Bank, Ag Partners, SBS Insurance, United Bank and Trust, S&S Automotive and Towing, Nemaha Valley Motors, St. Peter and Paul's Catholic Church. Thank you to all our sponsors.
Here we go with the kickoff. Thomas, I believe.
Great kick.
Nice kick. Pushes him back to catch it at the 9-yard line. Catron with the return.
He is very quick.
Nice hit.
Nice
and
tackle
by Abram Kime.
Nice tackle by Abram Kime. Abram Kime is a wrestler, and so they tend to be very good tacklers because they understand leg control and bring people down. But he didn't use any of those skills on that tackle. He just manhandled him and threw him to the ground.
Got a good grip on him and didn't let go. So Rossville will start at their own 24-yard line. And now we've got a whistle. Timeout called by Rossville. With a minute 9. They must not have liked something there or saw something they wanted to maybe try to exploit. Who knows? But we'll take another timeout, and we'll be right back.
Being one of the top investment custodians in the country is something we're proud of. But we are even more proud that we made it happen from right here in Seneca. C&B Custody is the best in our industry because of our people that were raised in this community knowing how to work hard, on farms, in small businesses, in sports, and at some of the best schools around. Our Kansas values mean we know how to treat our customers right, something our competitors can miss. Working as a team, we accomplish big things every day.
Welcome back with some of our other sponsors. First Heritage Bank, Life Care Center of Seneca, Mitchell Appliance, Nemaha Valley Community Hospital, Shelter Insurance, Rainbow Communication, Sailor Insurance, Elk State Bank, United Methodist Church, and Water Condition of Seneca.
Hand off to number 15. Now he's cutting it upfield, then trying to bounce it out a little and goes down at the 26-yard line. Gain of 2.
Good job by the defense there. Looks like if they hustle, they'll get a chance for one more play maybe or two.
McKee Jackson with the carry. That's what I was trying to look up. Heard it from the announcer. I was trying to figure out how to pronounce his first name there. 3 receivers far side, 1 here to the near. Horak hands it off, and there was Nemaha Central upending him for a loss. I don't know if they're going to give him back to the line of scrimmage. That was Andre Johnson with the carry.
Great job by the Thunder defense there, and just nowhere to go. Jack Mackey and Reese Garrity on the tackle. Great job.
Looks like they're going to get another play in here. There's a snap. 2 receivers, both sides of the field, looking to
and
throw.
An open receiver in the middle.
Tipped ball. Did it catch it? You get under it? They're saying no.
Oh,
so close.
It looked like maybe from here he caught that, but
Mason Schuldehans just couldn't quite get under it quick enough. The sophomore for Nemaha Central. That brings up 4th down and stops the clock with 6 seconds.
He had an interception last week, and it'd be nice to get one this week too.
Nearly getting the tip ball there.
Very close. We'll look at the replay. Oh, maybe we don't have that.
Rossville will punt. There's the punt. Caught at the 40, the Thunder 40. Strothman on the return, getting to the outside.
In the corner.
He's got speed. He's at the Rossville 30, trying to cut it back in. Still on his feet, and he gets knocked down from behind.
Nice carry. So great field position. And I thought maybe they'd get one more score because the time expired as he was running that ball. But they were able to make the tackle, but still puts the Thunder in great field position starting this second quarter.
They'll have it the Rossville 15-yard line. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
I'm Tina Palick, Therapy Services Director of Nemaha Valley Community Hospital. Occupational therapy helps people of all ages lead independent and productive lives by helping to restore their ability to complete daily living tasks. This can include basic self-care tasks, such as getting dressed or taking a shower, to more specific fine motor control tasks, such as being able to write. Our staff utilizes exercise and stretches, modalities, assistive devices, and evaluation tools to assist patients with their recovery. We also partner with the area schools to provide occupational therapy services to students who have developmental delays, fine motor coordination difficulties, or physical and cognitive limitations. Our occupational therapy staff also provides on-site workstation evaluations to ensure safe and ergonomic work sites for the hospital staff, therefore decreasing the opportunity for injury or re-injury. Lymphedema therapy is another service that we provide.
Welcome back. That was a 45-yard punt return by Caleb Strothman. Took it from the Thunder 40 and all the way down to the Rossville 15-yard line. Well, that was a great return.
Definitely the best return so far this season for the Thunder. And great job of working that field, and when he had the defenders coming down on him, he was able to cut back and almost just a couple guys to beat, almost able to break that for a touchdown.
He's quick. He got to the corner. I mean, their defenders got sucked in too far.
He's very fast, but he's very patient because he's not outrunning his blockers. He was watching where they were going, using them to help him get those extra yards.
1st and 10, Nemaha Central at the Rossville 15-yard line. Start of the second quarter here. One receiver here to the near side. Hike kept it, and that's a big pile right there at the line of scrimmage. They get a yard on the play.
Most teams just don't have the answer for Hike up the middle, but so far this evening, Rossville has done a very good job of stopping that play.
Again, similar formation. Schulian's out here on the near side. Now they're looking to pitch. Now Hike spins and tries to dive forward again.
Nowhere to go.
He gets no yards on that one. He'll actually lose the yard back to the original line of scrimmage.
A few runs like that really sucks that defense in tight and makes an option play or run on the outside.
Setting them up.
And I feel like that's what you're going to see here. Another thing that you could also see that the other team kind of sees that and said, oh, he's going for something on the outside.
Now they're going to split out a couple of receivers, not using that same formation. They're going to go two receivers, both sides. Now they send Strothman in motion. Fake the handoff to Strothman. Hike keeps it, spins, still on his feet, and gets pushed down at about the 11, maybe the 12. That's where they'll put it down at, 12-yard line, gain of 3.
Seen those extra points that the Thunder have been kicking, and I think this might be in field goal range for them.
That's what they're doing.
They are going to try that.
Levi Thomas is going out there to try the field goal.
This will be the first field goal since I started helping with SCTV.
They're going to set that ball down. It looks like it's going to be about a 28-yard field goal attempt. Now the official is waving Schulians back to the sideline. I'm not sure what's going on there. Schulians having an equipment issue that he had to come off the field?
It sure didn't appear that to me, but hopefully that doesn't
Now There's a high snap, bound. Kick is up. That one looks
Great
good.
kick.
It
and
is.
It's good.
Levi Thomas punches through the three-point field goal and another lead, 10-7.
He had
9:58 here in the second quarter.
He had at least 10 more yards on that kick. Great job.
We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
I am Brooke Strothman, and I've been the speech therapist here at Nemaha Valley Community Hospital for 4 years. I work with a large variety of patients ranging from children through adults with various diagnoses and needs. Speech therapy at Nemaha Valley Community Hospital is focused on restoring and compensating with communication, cognition, and swallowing changes through direct intervention and family or caregiver education. The most rewarding part of my job is helping my patients to achieve their goals. Whether that goal is to communicate something to their family, friend, or caregiver, or to safely advance their diet to eat their favorite foods again.
There's the kickoff, fielded at about the 20. Horak with the return, trying to get to the outside. He's going to get lassoed and brought down at about the 26-yard line, maybe the 27.
Great job by the special teams, not letting him get in front of him, stretching him down the field, getting help, and making some tackles.
They'll start at their own 27. This is their fourth possession of the game. So they have two receivers far side, one here to the near. Horak takes snap, handoff into the middle. Number 5, I believe, with the carry. That was Connor Bush picking up about, looks like got it to the 30-yard line, so gain of 3.
Nice job by the defense. I don't catch the holding calls very well up here, but I saw one that was standing right in front of me this time, but the refs didn't see it.
Send the man in motion. Handoff. Horak sweeping it this way. Horak still on his feet. Swarmed over, getting the ball to about the 33-yard line. Gain of 3.
Big third down here for both teams.
Looks like they have Cannon Mitchell in at quarterback now.
The Bulldogs really need to move the chains, and the Thunder would love to have a stop here. Really,
3rd and 4. Look at the pass. Nice catch by Horak. He's got the first down. Gets to about the 40-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
First down and a few yards.
Gain of 7 on the pass play.
The Thunder
right back to the line. Looking to pass. Throwing deep.
Oh.
Out of bounds. Off his fingertips.
Yeah.
Almost could have caught that in.
He let go of that ball, and it looked like there was no chance. It just looked like he way overthrew it, but just was only a step away from bringing that in.
It was a well-placed ball.
It was. He just overthrew him by half a step. He had this defender beat, and it just needed a half a step, and he would have had that catch, and it would have been hard to take him down.
2nd down and 10 at the Rossville 40. Three receivers far, one to the near. In tight. Pass. Incomplete. Almost picked.
Yeah, almost picked.
They were looking for Jack Donovan. And we're whizzing right past him and almost into the hands of Caleb Strothman. So back-to-back incompletions brings up 3rd down and 10. Twin receivers both sides, looking to pass. Now he does throw, caught. And good for the first down. He got to the Thunder 48-yard line. He got 2 extra yards. We do have a flag on the play.
Flag.
Holding against Rossville. That was number 52 for the Thunder. Kyler Ganstrom was on the hunt for the quarterback there, and it looked like he must have got help.
Yeah, only way
the
they could stop him is hold him.
So that negates the 12-yard pass completion for the first down and actually will push him back. Should take him back 10 yards to the 30-yard line and replay the down.
So 3rd and 20 for the Bulldogs.
And again, looking to pass. Going to throw her deep, and it's going to be overthrown. Stroughton was the closest one to him. They were targeting Jack Donovan. He just wasn't far enough downfield.
Stroughton had a better chance catching that ball than Donovan. And you're certain here they're going to punt it away. They're pinned too far back. And the Thunder offense have been firing on all cylinders here the last few series, so you're just certain they're going to punt it away.
Fourth and 20. Good snap. That punt is into the wind. It's a fair catch called. Caught by Stroughton on his knees. That could have been disastrous because he came up just at the last second to make that catch.
He had contact on it, so it was his ball. So
and there was a defender
right on top, right there. So good job of bringing it in.
So the ball will be set down at the Thunder 39-yard line, it looks like. Fifth possession of the game for Nemaha Central. .746 on the clock, second quarter. Ike is going to keep it. Goes off the near side here. He's got a good running room. Still on his feet. Gets tripped up by Johnson at the 50-yard line. Ike diving forward to the Rossville 47, moves the chains.
He got tangled up with Candom there. That was the best tackler on the Rossville's team on that play.
14 yards on the play. 1st and 10 Thunder. Three receivers far side, one to the near. Hike pitches off to Heenick. Heenick gets some positive yards, then dropped. He's close to a first down marker.
Going to be just short,
about
looks
a yard
like,
or two.
yeah.
Gets to the 39-yard line. Gain of 8.
A 2nd and 1.
That's Caleb Heenick. He's quick.
He is very quick. Well. 2nd and 2 sure makes it a lot easier to draw up different plays. It gives the Thunder offense so many more options when you're talking about 2nd and 2 versus 2nd and 8. The Thunder student section is Cowboys or Western themed, which I guess that means just put a cowboy hat on and you're considered Western themed.
Two receivers both sides of the field. Hike is going to tuck it and run right up through the middle.
Got that first down.
Got through the line and picks up the first down to the Rossville 34-yard line.
Good job. The Rossville defense was right there on top of him, just not able to stop him. Able to get the 3 yards or 4 yards there on that carry.
5 yards on that
5
play.
Yards. Yeah,
Actually,
so
they put it down to 33. That's a gain of 6.
Yeah, the student section is, I see one cowboy hat that's red, white, and blue, and so they cheated and used the same outfit from the last game. But I guess it still counts.
Two receivers, both sides. Hike stepping back to throw down the middle. Incomplete. They had a pair of receivers there stacked behind each other. And
good defense by the Bulldogs breaking that up.
There's a defender right between
them. Yeah.
So that was either close to a catch or close to a pick.
It was a tough throw to make in covered with 2 defenders there, but we go again, 2nd and 10. Just halfway through here, the second quarter.
They bring 3 receivers to this side of the field.
Oh,
snap. Who do they got here?
That flag came really late. It looks like it's got to be on the defense.
It is.
I'm just surprised how, because they both jumped at the same time, and then he took an extra step, and it just seemed like it was a delayed flag, but a flag nonetheless.
So now the ball sits at the 28.
Yep, they call a timeout. Yeah, timeout.
I think there's some confusion on what
looks
the
like,
play to be,
like
and the Thunder take a timeout.
A lot of confusion there.
5:52 to go here till halftime. Again, we'll take another break, and we'll be right back.
Sailor Insurance has been serving our customers in the Midwest for over 90 years. At Sailor Insurance, we value every family story as we help protect their dreams and their future. Our goal is to make sure that you have the right insurance coverage to protect your family, home, farm, and business so you can focus on what truly matters. Learn more about what we can do for you at SailorInsurance.com.
Welcome back. We've got a special treat here today. The junior cheerleaders are out there on the field, so you are on the track. Each quarter they bring in a different group of girls, and they're going to do a little halftime show. My daughter is one of them, and she's super excited about her halftime performance, but practiced all week and did not let Dad see because it was supposed to be a surprise.
There we go. 2nd down and 5 out of the Thunder timeout. Hike looked it off, tripped up, shuffs off a couple tackles, now trying to cut it back in, bowls over a defender, and fights his way to the Rossville 23-yard line.
He shed enough tacklers. I thought maybe if he just kept shedding them, there'd be no tacklers left to go after him. He won at the beginning, and there's 2 more came at him, and then a third one.
They're going to bring out the chains on this one, I believe.
They're going to have to, Thunder going to have to move back a little bit. They're in the, oh, there we go.
That's all right. Zoom in. Going to you. Going to you.
Yeah, he's, yeah.
That's all right. That's all right.
Jeff getting a look at it there. It looks like it's going to be just a smidge shy. Maybe a couple chain links is all.
Not a great camera angle that time, but just shy. So 3rd and 3 chain links to go. So what's that, inch and a half or so? Might as well be a mile if you don't get it.
3rd down.
And I do think they're in field goal range, or just right at the edge of what they can do maybe for a field goal if they can't get this first down. But
5:31 on the clock.
The Thunder are hard to stop on these just 1-yard gains.
Hike takes the snap. Now he got the first down.
He got it.
A nice push from the Thunder line to pick up the first down.
First and a few more.
Down to about the 18, it looks like. Well, is that the 18 or 19? Looks like it's the 19. Yep, put her down at the 19. Gain of 4, moves the chains.
They needed 4 inches, and they got 4 yards. 5 minutes left here in the half. Some dark clouds kind of coming in.
Yeah, there's chances of rain in the forecast, so we'll have to look at the radar a little later and See what's coming. Well, you're going to look now, aren't you?
I might as well.
Yeah. Single receiver near side.
Got my windows down.
Keeps it. Trying to sneak his way forward and being pulled down from behind. He'll get the ball down to close to the 15, maybe just to the 16-yard line. Gain of 3.
If anybody knows me, they know that I am famous for leaving my windows down when it rains. So like they're just so used to it, they just say, hey, I rolled them up for you, because I always forget to put my windows up.
Whose vehicle's that's John's?
Yeah, no,
okay.
that's John. The keys will in it. Just roll it up.
Hike spins out, hops over defender, and he's going to break through. Inside the 5 to the corner. Touchdown.
Just had Schulians to beat there, and he was able to step around him and get that touchdown.
4:07 on the clock on a 16-yard touchdown run by Carter Hike.
Did we get that? Let's get this extra point. Maybe we can go see that replay. Got the replay there on that touchdown. Nice job by the offense blocking there. And
extra point. That one is
good. They've been 100% so far. Here's the replay on that touchdown. Able to spin out of all that.
Oh, we didn't
have.
Billy O finally getting caught up to the play there a little bit. He's got to work on that. He'll get better. Coach him along just like we do with Jeff and everything too. So it's all good. We'll take another break, quick break maybe, unless there looks like they're getting ready to come back onto the field. So hey, we'll just stick around here.
Yeah, if Billy O can stop making mistakes like me and be perfect, then we would be way better off, right?
Hey, we all make mistakes.
Yep. I shoot at the wrong basketball goal sometimes. So in a game.
Yeah. So. I wish I was there for that.
I'm sure there's a footage somewhere in the archives of 8th grade basketball.
So Rossville got the first score in the game, but it's been Nemaha Central all the way ever since. 2 touchdowns and a field goal on their last 3 possessions. And they're kicking off here. Levi Thomas. That'll be a short kick, fielded at the 28-yard line. Returned by number 2. That's Cameron Badera.
Short kick and a nice little return, so it gives the Rossville pretty good field position here with 4 minutes left in the half.
So they'll have their possession here starting at their own 38-yard line. Keeper. Horak on the loose. Gets to the sideline. Pushed out.
Nice job saving the touchdown. But Horak is so quick. And was he able to get in the outside like that? He's hard to bring down.
Heenick was able to get enough of him and get him out of bounds.
Just put his hand in his pocket and just enough to get him to step out of bounds.
Steps out at the 41.
Save that touchdown.
The Thunder 41-yard line. So that's a gain of, 11, 12, plus 9 is 21 yards. There's a run by number 5 to the far sideline again, and a first down, and stops it, I believe, with the clock. He goes out at about the 29. So Rossville moving the ball quickly here. Couple quick bam plays here, and halfway down the Thunder side of the field. Almost halfway down there. Single receivers, twin receiver far side, one in the air.
You see lightning in the distance. I know it's not quite.
Horak pitches off, and there was a nice job.
Is that?
I believe that was number 3, Camden Smits, with the tackle for a loss.
Great tackle there. Big stop.
Connor Bush was the ball carrier back to the 33-yard line. Lost 4 yards on the play. Horak looking to throw, flushed out. Now there's a flag thrown at the end of the play, and the And that's probably
certain that's a
gonna be
holding call. Yeah, certain it's a holding call. Rossville really moving the ball well, and now they're just a couple, a sack and looks like a holding call possibly.
Are they going to take the holding call, or are they going to take the sack? Or the sack. Holding calls is called.
Deferred.
They declined
the holding call.
So they'll take the down, and they lose that down. Ball goes back to almost the 40. We'll say it's at the 39. They lost 6 yards on that play, so they, instead of taking a penalty, they take the yards. Now looking to throw. Incomplete. And a defender right in his face. Who was that? That was number 52 or 60s? Reese Garrity.
Yeah, Reese Garrity. So big fourth down here. You just know that they're going to go for it. The time is ticking away. They got to get back on the board again. And you just, with this long fourth down, and they're going to go for it.
3:01 on the clock.
Just don't know what are the decisions that Rossville really has in this situation.
Fourth and 20 yards, basically.
The defense is just going to stay back. Don't let anybody behind you.
Horak, now he's kind of spinning around. Now he throws to the sideline. Intercept! Oh, almost intercepted. Oh, I thought that was going to be the pick, but it's actually.
Yeah, so great job. I mean, I don't know if Chilliance wanted to not catch that ball, but they got better field position because he did not intercept it.
And he was going down. If he would have caught it, he was going to be going down. He'd be down right there.
Yeah, and he would. And so they gained 15 yards by not intercepting that ball. So great job by the defense. Turnover on downs. Rossville cannot score if they do not have the ball. So.
And now Nemaha Central with just under 3 minutes.
Plenty of time
with pretty decent field position starting at their own 39, between the 39 and 40.
These clouds are moving in on us, and we do see lightning in them. You don't know how close it has to get before they're going to.
3 receivers near, handoff. Caleb Stroppman trying to get the edge. Couldn't quite get there. He got caught and brought down after about a yard gain on the play.
Mine won't.
Now they got a Rossville player slow to get up.
Like how much of the game has to be completed before they consider a full game?
All of it.
They will have to.
I think they have to play it
play
all.
The second half of the game if it gets rained out here. It won't get rained out, but maybe
thunder or lightning is what would probably stop it, and it would just delay until the rain stopped, the storm moved through, and then they'll go back to playing.
It is moving on top of us. It looked like if it does get here, there's a good chance that possibly it could already pass through by the time halftime is over. If they can get this first half in. The officiating team and NC's Coach Williams, they do not push the envelope when it comes to lightning. They just, they think it's a threat at all, they will stop the game.
Brock Bush able to get up and take himself off the field with a little bit of a limp there, but I'm guessing we'll probably see him back. Just needs to walk that off, probably get a ankle taped up, whatever it may be, and he'll be back, I'll bet. Second down and 8. 3 receivers to the far side. Height takes the snap, pitches out. Heenick trying to get an edge. And turned right into a defender.
Nice job.
Cut up field and cut him off.
He was able to push off his block and able to make a great tackle for a
2-yard loss.
Get back to the original line of scrimmage. Let's see what they're doing.
Timeout by Rossville. 2:09 on the clock. We'll take a quick break. You're watching SCTV.
Erica Bletcher, and I'm a nurse practitioner, and I work in the wound clinic. Often, non-healing wounds can affect a patient's mobility, it can affect their health, and just their overall quality of life. If wounds aren't being healed, then it can also cause infection. We can cause hospitalization, more serious health conditions, and even sometimes surgeries, amputations, or death. So at the wound clinic here, we kind of look at all of that and work with patients to develop a treatment plan to get them back home and get those wounds healed as fast as possible. Growing up here, I loved the people, I loved the community. So being able to come back here and work with wounds and work with the patients is the best part. I love just healing wounds. I love interacting with them. I love creating an individualized treatment plan with them and getting them back to their daily livings. And I love seeing them outside walking around healthy and happy.
Welcome back. Out of the 2-minute warning there. Oh, wait, no, Rossville called a timeout. 2:09 left in the half. Thunder, 3rd and 9. And
Hike keeps it, throws it out, threw it
just behind him.
Hit him on the right side.
He had room to run.
Hit him in stride, and he'd have been off and racing. That was intended for number 3, Camden Smits. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Even the throw behind him, almost able to make the catch. Keep seeing things now because someone turned that bus on over there and the lightning keeps flashing, and it's just the bus, not lightning.
Thunder will punt this ball away. 2:05 on the clock.
Line drive,
Driving
punt.
hit, caught at the 31, 32-yard line. Horak trying to get to the edge. Gets hemmed in. He's going to get caught and brought down at about the 40-yard line.
The special team just doing a great job here. Horak is very, very fast. And if he gets on the outside, he's going to be hard to stop. But the kicking team does a really good job of getting him contained. So you're going to see the Bulldogs really get after it here with just 2 minutes left in the game or in the half, and they need a score. So I do think you're going to see him throwing the ball in the air, just trying to get some big hunks of yardage very quickly.
Twin receivers both sides of the field. Horak looking to throw. Throws down the middle. Intercepted! Hike with the interception. Now turning it upfield. Still on his feet. Goes down at the 36-yard line. A first turnover of the game.
Interception at 12-yard. 12 yards after the interception. Great job. Like I said, they also recognized that they were going to go to the air. And Thunder did a great job of covering up those receivers. There was just no one there, and he tried to force the play and wasn't able to get it in there.
So now Nemaha Central with really good field position and 1:43 to work with.
Plenty of time left for them still here with a short field in front of them.
Ball sitting at the 37. Hike with the run. Fights through a defender or rolls through a defender and brought down by Horak.
Nice job by Horak.
28.
A tough tackle to make there in open field, and he was able to bring him down, but not after an 8-yard gain.
Second down and 2.
Letting time tick off where they hike the ball.
Hike throwing to the side. Caught. Got the first down. Nice ducking down and slips through the tackle. Diving forward for a few more yards. 1 minute on the clock. They stop the clock to move the chains, and they set the ball down at about the 22-yard line, I believe.
Yeah, the Thunder really want to come out of this half with one more score, but don't want any time left on the clock. They want Rossville to have a chance to touch that ball again.
First and 10. High pit hike. Hike with the ball. Waits a little bit. Steps through.
Like maybe a gain
between some defenders and moves the ball down to about the 18. Timeout called by Nemaha Central to stop the clock at 37.2. So I want to mention we'll have former head coach Warren Seitz will be up here in the booth with us at halftime for an interview. Just revisit some of the 2019 game and what's been going on in his life and stuff, just to see how he's doing. But we'll do that after we run our sponsor board, so that'll give you a chance to go run to the restroom, go get a drink, or
check out our sponsors.
Favorite beverage. Watch our sponsors. Absolutely, they are the ones that helped us get this broadcast brought to you. So do sponsor them or support them. Thank them for what they do. So it'll bring up second down and 6, I think. All right, here we go. Thunder to the line, 37.2 to play. There's the snap. Hike throws down the middle, wide open. Touchdown! Touchdown, Camden Smits. Wide open in the middle of the field, 18 yards, and another touchdown on the board for the Thunder, 23-7.
Just 4 seconds ran off the clock there.
Extra point coming from Levi Thomas. And that one is through the uprights. 24-7, 24-7, Nemaha Central leading here with 33 seconds to go till half. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
What does it mean to be an independent insurance agency? Here at SBS, it means that our customers can be confident in knowing they are getting the coverage they want for the most competitive rates. With our independent status, we are able to partner with multiple competitive companies to quote your personal, farm, business, and life insurance needs. Contact your local SBS office today to find out what an independent agency can do for you.
Welcome back. Ready for the kickoff with just 33 seconds left here in the half.
Thomas to kick off. Catron back to receive. I believe that's number 2. Badera back to receive as well.
Bet you're going to see a short kick here. That's what they do.
Good kick popped up.
Stop from getting much of a return.
Connor Bush with the return.
Now 29.6 seconds left.
Set the ball down at the Rossville 44-yard line.
You're going to see Rossville go to the air here. And you're going to see the Thunder try to get another interception before the half.
Twin receivers both sides of the field. Horak to throw. Throws to the sideline, incomplete. Was looking for number 3, Jack Donovan.
Just using 3 seconds of the clock. Probably a good thing he didn't catch that ball because he had the defender right on him, so he wasn't going to get many yards after the catch, and they were going to lose a lot of time.
There's a snap. Horak rolling it out to his left. To his right. Tip ball almost picked off again. That was number 20, Jack Mackey, getting his hands on it, knocking it down. Incomplete, 3rd and 10.
Both teams with 1 timeout remaining.
.20.5 seconds on the clock.
Great job of the Thunder defense here in the last couple plays. And they know they're going to go deep again.
Again, looking to throw. Flushed out. Now throws down the sideline. Caught. And brought down short of the first down And they do stop the clock with 8.7 seconds. They move the ball to the Thunder 47-yard line.
So this certainly is going to be maybe the last play. With fourth down, they've got to convert to keep moving.
Well,
but they've 8 seconds left. They have maybe get 2 plays out of it, but certainly there's a good chance this is going to be the last play of the half. However, on their field camera, get a good shot from. Oh, never mind. He's standing behind me. With 30 seconds left, we thought there wasn't going to be much of a, and it's been a little exciting last 30 seconds of this half of ball game.
So the Thunder back out on the field, ready to go. Looks like they're going to play kind of a prevent defense.
Yeah, the Bulldogs have got to get on the ball. They're going to run out of time if they don't. The whistle is blown. Oh, there's the whistle for the start.
Start the clock. Or start the
game.
The play clock. There's a snap. 3 receivers to the far side. Horak looking to throw. Flushed out. Going to get caught. Nope. Throwing downfield. It's going to get picked off by Hike. And there's going to be a penalty thrown there. Yep. No matter what happens, Hike is a score. They're going to bring it back. But Hike still on his feet.
Still running the ball. So you can't end the game. If it's a defensive penalty, they may have one more opportunity.
No, that's an interception. That was after change of possession. So that penalty.
The flag was after the change of possession. I did not see when the flag came in.
It came after the change of possession. So block in the back.
Yeah, probably blocking the back.
Hendricks Wall for Nemaha Central, but interception. But that's going to be
matter. That's going to be half.
That'll be half. Yep.
Flags on both sides of the field. I'm certain that's all for the same penalty. Yeah.
And Rossville looks like both teams headed to the locker rooms. So interception, penalty decline, doesn't matter. That's halftime. Nemaha Central leading 24-7 over Rossville. The Bulldogs got the first score in the game, and the Nemaha Central woke up and they have played very well here in this latter part of the second half and the latter part of the first, and they have that lead. So we'll take a break, recognize our sponsors, and then we'll be back with that halftime interview we was talking about with former head coach Warren Seitz. We'll be back.
am Brooke Strothman, and I've been the speech therapist here at Nemaha Valley Community Hospital for 4 years. I work with a large variety of patients ranging from children through adults with various diagnoses and needs. Speech therapy at Nemaha Valley Community Hospital is focused on restoring and compensating with communication, cognition, and swallowing changes through direct intervention in family or caregiver education. The most rewarding part of my job is helping my patients to achieve their goals. Whether that goal is to communicate something to their family, friend, or caregiver, or to safely advance their diet to eat their favorite foods again.
All right, this is Adam, take 2. Mark?
I guess.
Germantown, Mavericks,
Mary Rose.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community, the fan base, and just the support and encouragement that you get from your family and your friends is great.
The hardest thing about cheer for me is tumbling, because I'm actually a dancer outside of school, and so the tumbling dynamics versus the dance dynamics is totally opposite.
I feel like choir has given me just such great memories. We are always just, singing with our harmonies and with other people. It's just so cool. It's so fun.
One of my favorite memories from cross country this past year was when my team made it to state. At the race, everyone picked up their games, and when the 5th guy crossed and he made it, everyone was just so excited and outbursts, couldn't control their feelings.
By playing basketball, I learned that I can almost do anything I want. If I set my mind to it, I can achieve my goals if I have a plan.
A great reason to get yourself involved in sports and activities is to meet new people and create new relationships, experience new things, and do stuff that you've never done before.
My reason why is commitment.
My reason why is passion,
friendships,
pride. My reason why is to keep going.
I'm Tina Palick, Therapy Services Director of Nemaha Valley Community Hospital. Occupational therapy helps people of all ages lead independent and productive lives by helping to restore their ability to complete daily living tasks. This can include basic self-care tasks, such as getting dressed or taking a shower, to more specific fine motor control tasks, such as being able to write. Our staff utilizes exercise and stretches, modalities, assistive devices, and evaluation tools to assist patients with their recovery. We also partner with the area schools to provide occupational therapy services to students who have developmental delays, fine motor coordination difficulties, or physical and cognitive limitations. Our occupational therapy staff also provides on-site workstation evaluations to ensure safe and ergonomic work sites for the hospital staff, therefore decreasing the opportunity for injury or re-injury. Lymphedema therapy is another service that we provide.
In Nemaha County, I'm Jared Snyder, one of the family physicians at Seneca Family Practice. I don't know if you're aware, but there's a study by the state of Kansas that comes out about every year surveying our young kids in the community, ages 12 through 18. Would you be surprised to know 25% of our kids that responded between ages 12 and 18 responded saying that they had drank alcohol in the 30 days prior to the survey. And when you take into consideration and break that down, that's 4% of 6th graders, 12% of 8th graders, 34% of sophomores, and 48% of our high school seniors reporting alcohol use in the month leading up to the survey. And that's an upward trend, a year-over-year upward trend, and approaching double the state averages. Some will say kids will be kids, or if they're going to drink, they may as well do it at my house so I can have oversight. And frankly, those arguments are getting people hurt. It's leading to medical problems, addiction, and lifelong habits. We really do need to change the culture of alcohol in our community. 21 is 21 for a reason. I would just urge the community members to say, let's save some lives. The change starts at home.
My name's Kurt Sudbeck. I'm the Director of Ancillary Services here at Nemaha Valley Community Hospital. I'm a physical therapist and an athletic trainer, and I've been here at the hospital for 17 years. Being a rural facility, our staff's well versed in treating a wide variety of patients. This ranges from your standard post-operative orthopedic procedures such as total joints and rotator cuff repairs to other ailments such as generalized weakness, balance deficits, and other conditions. Honestly, if it has to do with range of motion, balance, strength, or pain, we've probably seen it at some point in time. Our patients range from infants to the elderly and everything in between. I think what makes Nemaha Valley Community Hospital and our rehab department special is that all of our staff come in with the mindset that they're here for the long term, and this creates continuity for our patients. Many of our staff members are locally raised and have long-term standing ties within this community. When you have these types of relationships, you cannot help but be fully vested with the care you're delivering. I think the biggest thing that we want our community to know is that we take your care seriously. I've always been a firm believer that you should not have to sacrifice quality when you choose to stay in the rural setting. Our staff's dedicated to caring for the community. We like to have fun when the opportunity presents itself, but more than anything, we want our patients to succeed. We know you have an option when it comes to choosing your health care, and we appreciate the opportunity to help you succeed.
Welcome back. We're at this game between Nemaha Central and Rossville. Nemaha Central leading 24-7. And I'd like to welcome former head coach Warren Seitz to the booth up here. Welcome, Warren.
Thanks, Mike.
Glad to have you back here for this game. And boy, it's been a long time. It seems like it's been a long time since you've been away, but boy, it's been.
I was going 3. Yeah, this is the 4th year. I was going 3 years coaching, and then this past year, I retired. So I'm planning on being up here a lot more this year.
Retired. How's that going for you?
It's going great. Tracy and I decided to move down to the lake about when we left Seneca, and coached football down there for 3 years. We got to a position where we could retire, and so that's what we're doing. So we'd love to come see our grandson Jaden up here.
Right.
The last couple of years, he's up here playing all the sports and doing all that stuff.
Make sure you get back for those.
Yeah.
You'll probably see him a lot more playing basketball. Is he back for basketball?
Play basketball, he'll run track, but it's always good to come back and see a lot of people that we know in the community, and the community's great. The support we get is great, so it's always good to get back around and see all that.
Yeah. So obviously, yeah, that's one of the reasons you come back. The other one who was back here tonight, they recognized the 2019 state champion football team just before we started the game. But we had that for you earlier in the broadcast. And you were down there on the field with them, obviously. What a great team that was that year.
It was a good team, and Kelly Williams, it was awesome for that he would put that against Rossville tonight. You know, since they were always our nemesis going through the playoffs, it seemed like. But we had to beat them in overtime. I remember Zach Kramer intercepted a pass right down here in the end zone. We won that game 29-21. We were 1-2 to start that year off. We had lost our first 2 home games, one to Sabetha, 13-6 or 7, and then we lost to Holton the 3rd game of the year. But then we got on a nice roll and we won 10 in a row. So it was good.
Yeah, I think I remember that Sabetha game. That was the first game of the year you guys played.
It was the first game of the year. Yep.
And it was very, if I remember, the scoring in that game, we scored once. It was like a kickoff return to start the game, and then we didn't score again. They got one in there. They had a couple field goals. It was really a defensive battle in that game. Sabetha's always been a perennial power rival, county rival, everything. They've always been good. But yeah.
They've got a great program over there, and really, you know, they'd won a couple state championships before we'd won in 2019. And I know that we'd beaten them, you know, at least one time when they won the state, and they beat us that year that we won the state. But I think all in all, having a rival like that, we both got better because the other one, we wanted to kind of keep up with them, and I think that there comes a point when they want to keep up with us.
Right. And gosh, I can't remember their coach over there. He's retired from. He's stepped down.
Garrett Michael.
There you go.
Yeah, he's a good friend of mine.
Yeah, he's a really great stand-up coach over there. I liked did a great job with that program.
Yes, he is.
Let's see. Then we lost to Sabetha. Started the year with a 1-2 record. That's right. And we lost to Holton. That game was here as well, and it was 28-14.
Yeah.
That was, and that's another one of those teams that we always dreaded to play because they were always good and always gave you their best. And in the past, we just never came out on top. But with the seasons that we've had you here as head coach, and obviously continue on with Coach Glassick, that we've gotten the better of them now, I feel like. But they're nonetheless always a good team every year.
Both of those teams had strengths that, really were our weaknesses in that they both ran the ball. Holton runs the ball all the time. Sabetha runs outside veer, inside veer, runs the ball. We didn't have that big a line, big people up front. We had great skill position people, and our guys played hard up front those games. But their guys, they just scored more than we did. But as the rest of the season played out, we played teams more comparable to what we had up front. And even through the playoffs, we kind of adapted and, offensively and defensively, and the guys really bought into what we were doing.
Yeah, and that's one of the things. Over the few years before this 2019 team, you had some great athletes, some good teams, just couldn't quite come together well enough to overcome some other good teams like Rossville and Silver Lake in that era. And but this team that you had that got it the 2019 title, they really came together as well after this. As bad as they started the season with a 1-2 record, they really came together and made it happen.
Right. I mean, again, I speak to this community, and when I came, I think it was 2011, 10 or 11, and we were about a 500 team, and when I got here, Daryl Coleman, who was the superintendent, Pat McKernan, who was the principal, we started the Friday Nighters. The community, everybody just bought in. Everybody wanted to be good. And so, and we had great assistant coaches. Most of them are still here. And so all of that stuff plays a big part in the atmosphere. And then once you start winning, and then it kind of, you can keep that ball rolling. We had good players. We had consolidated with Baileyville and got a few good players. Then we did things like this press box. Right. We tore the other one down, built a new press box. And the program just kept building. I think Ryan Hazenkamp, who was quarterback for us for 3 years, went undefeated in the regular season, but we couldn't get over the hump in the playoffs, and a lot of it was attributed to Silver Lake beat us one year, but Rossville beat us a couple times. But, if you give yourself a chance, sooner or later, it seems like you break through. And that's what our kids did. We just kept playing hard. So I've got as much respect for the kids that really laid the foundation, in the early teens up until that 2019 team. And then, what we've done since then. It was all a process, but everybody really bought into what we were doing.
And Dylan Scholehans was the quarterback that 2019 team. He, to me, he was under the radar coming into that season, and he really played great.
And and I think the guys got more confidence in him as the season, and that was a big part of it. Our defense played a huge part in that we had 9 interceptions the last 2 games in the semifinals against Riley here, and then the state championship against Norton. But we had 29 for the season, and 11 different guys intercepted a pass that year. And that's getting a lot of people involved. Easton Emmons picked a pass off, a defensive lineman picked a pass off in the state championship game. So like this, my quote earlier, in that we were great as a team, a lot better as a team. We had good individuals, but they all made up a great team. And so that's what was really special about that group.
And we had a really good defensive linebacker, right?
Bryce Uphouse. Bryce Uphouse was All-State that year. He played running back for us, caught a touchdown pass in the state playoff, and was All-State on defense too. It was awesome.
Well, very good. Looks like they're getting ready to get this game back underway, so we'll have to get back to the broadcast. Thanks, Coach, for coming up and visiting us a little bit. Glad to see you back, and we'll see you at some more games.
Yes. Go Thunder.
Thank you. All right. Glad to get Coach Warren Seitz up here for that. And we'll be getting this game back underway again, looks like. Nemaha Central leading again, 24-7. They kicking off here. Rossville won that coin toss, deferred to the second half. And we'll see how these teams have adjusted at halftime. There's a great kick. It's going to go back into the end zone, and it's going to be a touchback, automatic touchback. And they'll put the ball down on the Rossville 20-yard line. Catron couldn't get a hold of it. It slipped down through his hands and went right through to the end zone. Getting our crew back in the booth here, and we turn that puppy down. I turned myself up quite a bit there.
There you go.
There we go. Trying to make sure we got sound coming through on that interview. I hope it got a little better there during the interview. There's a handoff. Horak still on his feet. Nice job. Hard run by Horak, picking his way through, fighting his way through some tackles. Gets to the 27-yard line, it looks like. 28-yard line. Gain of 8 on that play.
Let's see here. I saw quick. Silver Lake was up 6-7, I think was the score, to Perry Lecompton at halftime.
Horak again with the keeper. Gets the first down to the 32, gain of 4.
Rossville, what's this game, of course. The other one I saw was St. Mary's is playing Jeff West at halftime score 35-0, St. Mary's. Currently,
Who's that, St. Mary's?
St. Mary's is up 35-0 to Jeff West.
Jeff West, okay. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. From the 32, handoff to number 5, working his way down the line, picking up about 5 yards. That was Connor Bush with the carry. It was starting to get a little warm in here. I turned that fan off.
I tell you, I stepped out of the room during the interview, and I came back in, and I thought, whoa, it's warm in here.
No, we did. We had a heated discussion.
Yeah,
not the kind of heated discussion that sounds like, but it was hot in here. It was a little warm in here. All right, twin receivers both sides. They send Johnson in motion, and he sets down. Now they send Bush in motion. Horak with the keeper into the middle of the line, picking his way through, and then he gets brought down after he picks up the first down to the 43-yard line.
Abram Keim just able to lock arm in arm and able to slow him down and make a tackle. Not after the first down.
Gain of 11. Well, Rossville just settled down and do go to the running game here. Coming out of the halftime.
And had some success so far in this first series.
1st and 10, 2 receivers both sides. Nope, going to throw the ball. Horak looking to throw it down the middle. Caught and immediately dropped. Caught at the, put it down at the 49 of Nemaha Central.
Yeah, hike right there for the tackle.
8 yards on the pass play, 2nd and 10. Or 2nd down and 2. Horak. Now he's got some open room to run.
Got blockers ahead of him.
He's headed for the corner.
It's going to be hard to bring down.
Now he's going to cut it back. Nice stutter step, pushing for the corner. He goes out of bounds. What a
he was
move there.
Waiting for a blocker to catch up with him and trying to cut it back. Nowhere to cut back. So
1st and goal for Rossville at the Thunder 4-yard line.
The defense did do a good job not biting and letting him get cut back in on him. Able to save the touchdown, but
45 yards on that carry.
1st and goal for the Bulldogs.
Horak with the keeper, trying to get to the edge.
Nice defense there, nowhere to go.
Kept him to the inside and got help to bring him down. I don't know if he got any yards on that one.
That looks like I thought maybe he lost a little bit, but no. They
gained a yard on the play.
Gained him 14 inches.
Second down and goal from the 3. 3 receivers to the near side. 1 to the far.
Trying to spread out that defense. You're going to see Horak right up the middle, and that's what he's doing.
Yep, and in for the touchdown. Spread it out and
unimpeded, really. Not touched till he got past the goal line.
So Rossville going 80 yards in about 3 minutes, 40 seconds. Picked up a lot of those yards on one play, 45 yards.
Pretty sure exactly 3 minutes and 40 seconds. An extra point here with lightning in the background.
Good snap and hold, and that's punched through. It looks like it is good. 24-14. Thunder leading by 10 now over the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs scoring on their first possession and a half. Now Thunder will get their opportunity. We'll be back in just a moment.
Being one of the top investment custodians in the country is something we're proud of, but we are even more proud that we made it happen from right here in Seneca. C&B Custody is the best in our industry because of our people that were raised in this community knowing how to work hard on farms, in small businesses, in sports, and at some of the best schools around. Our Kansas values mean we know how to treat our customers right, something our competitors can miss. Working as a team, we accomplish big things every day.
Welcome back. The Thunder take the field here. Their first possession of the second half. Hike and Strothman back deep. That last kick was the first touchback for the Thunder this year. Rossville kicking into the wind.
That ball caught at the 15-yard line. Caleb Strothman with the return. Kind of patiently waiting for some blockers, and then that breaks down, and he goes down at the 34, 33, 34-yard line.
A little hole developing there. I thought maybe he was going to let that play and get through there, but Rossville would bring him down, but still a great return and good field position for their first series. You can see some of the changes that Rossville made at half. We'll see what the Thunder draws up here. First play of the second half.
Three receivers far side, one here to the near. Hike takes a snap, pitches off. Heenick cutting to the outside. He's quick. Got the corner. Then he gets brought down at the Rossville 46-yard line.
I thought he was going to get there. It's hard to see from this side of the field what he had on the other side, but he really, truly just had one man to beat. So good job with a great tackle, breaking down to make a great tackle by the Bulldogs, because if he beat that man, it was 6 points for sure.
20 yards on the carry by Heenick.
First time we saw that particular play this evening.
Two receivers near, two to the far. Sent Strothman in motion. Fake the handoff to Strothman. Hike gets caught at the line of scrimmage. Gets maybe a yard on the play to the 45.
That particular play has been famously successful for the Thunder, but not so much this evening.
Well, against Rossville, they've watched some game film and made some good adjustments.
Based on their thing here, they've got about 600 pounds on the defensive line front, so it makes it difficult too. You got a lot of big guys that move out of your way. They probably have 700 pounds on the defensive line.
Three to the near, one to the far. Hike takes a snap. Fake the pitch. Now cuts to the outside. Breaks a tackle. Cutting back into the middle of the field. Lowers his shoulder. Drives over one. Brought down by another at the Rossville 25-yard line.
What a great run. I couldn't tell if he really was faking that pitch or initially he wanted to pitch it away, decided to keep it, but great awareness on the field, able to turn it back where he saw the opening, and then just putting his shoulder down and earning the extra 5 yards on that carry.
He's not afraid to lower the boom.
No, and that's what it takes to win ball games. And he got in the open field, and you got two choices: either try to cut and go around him, and he didn't see that option, so he put his shoulder down and said, "I'm going to get a few more yards out of this," and he did. Got him to the 25-yard line.
Two receivers both sides. Now Strothman in motion, cutting to the middle of the field. Fake the handoff. Hike into the middle of the field. Brought down after a gain of a couple. Looks like to the 23.
Again, very good job by the defense there. Halfway through this third quarter. Thunder up by 10, but driving the ball down the field now.
Looks like they're bringing a play in off the field, off the sideline. Looks like they're going to start counting down here. They're running close on the play clock. There's a snap. They get it in. Hike looking to throw to the corner of the end zone. Strothman, incomplete. They throw the flag.
And the flag came out. That was a good call. He had hands on him, not playing the man, so I think that was a very good call. It's going to be pass interference, certainly, on the Bulldogs. And that official was just in the perfect spot to see that.
We do have a player injured in
just working out a cramp, I'm thinking. I limp when I have a cramp sometimes, so I'm sure they'll give him a banana on the sidelines and he'll be back.
Official call was pass interference against Rossville.
Yep. Good call there. And like I said, he was right in the perfect position to. And truly, Rossville didn't have a lot of options there. His man had beat him by a step or two, and the ball was in a spot where he could have caught it. So pass interference kind of, I think, maybe saved the touchdown in that particular situation. But puts the Thunder in great field position here.
Puts the ball down on the 12-yard line. It was basically a 13-yard penalty, half the distance to the goal.
Half the distance to the goal, yeah.
Norman's a 15-yard penalty, I think, but they do half the distance. So Thunder have it first and 10 at the 12-yard line. Hike, look to pitch, and then crashing in. Hike slips out from underneath the tackle.
I don't know how he got out of that, but was able to
get a yard.
Work his way to a yard on the carry. They got him back on the line of scrimmage, so they showed a 2nd and 10. A little bit harder to throw it when you in this situation, just because the field's a lot tighter. But you spread out that defense.
Hike takes a snap, going to go up the middle. Gets forward to about the 5, nope, to the 6-yard line.
Nice job, nice blocking there by the offensive line.
Gain of 5.
Hike, like he does, just runs with patience, letting that play develop. It takes a few seconds for the play to develop, and I understand how difficult it is sometimes for the guy running the ball not to just wait 1 second and let it happen. And
Rossville's quick to see what's going on.
They are very much so. They're coached well. They scouted us very well.
3rd down and 4. Hike takes a snap. Now he's going to run. Puts his head down. Trying to find his way forward. He's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Carter Hike.
Just able to crash his way into the end zone with offensive lineman just helping push. And just fall his way in the end zone. Just 3:29 left in the third quarter. Going for the extra point. They've been 100% so far this season with extra points, and they keep that up.
It is good. Thunder get that touchdown back. They lead 31-14 with 3:29 to go here in the third quarter. We'll take a break, and we'll be back.
What does it mean to be an independent insurance agency? Here at SBS, it means that our customers can be confident in knowing they are getting the coverage they want for the most competitive rates. With our independent status, we are able to partner with multiple competitive companies to quote your personal, farm, business, and life insurance needs. Contact your local SBS office today to find out what an independent agency can do for you.
Nice. Welcome back. Nice job by the Thunder. Had a really good third quarter so far. I think it has a lot to do with these junior cheerleaders. My daughter especially, she's standing right there in the front, so I'm sure that has a lot to do with encouraging the team to play so strong here in the third. Last kick was a touchback. Wind has calmed down a little bit since then, but we'll see what he can do. Just as I say that, the wind picks up again.
There's a knuckleball down the sideline. That's going to go out. He's got to pick it up. That's a live ball.
Well, I don't know exactly what he was thinking there.
That's where it's going to be down at.
That's it.
That's where it's down at.
It did not go out of bounds, so I don't know. I mean, I could see maybe he had a little fear picking it up, thinking they were going to hit him and drop the ball, but I don't know what he was waiting on. I don't know if he thought it was going to flop out of bounds. It didn't look like it was that close, so.
That is, to me, is a very mistake there.
Yeah.
Just not picking that ball up and getting it on up the field, because you go. If they don't blow that whistle, you go.
Yeah, it's a live ball. I thought maybe we were going to get on it before he touched the ball.
So he must have stepped out of bounds and touched the ball, and that's automatic out right there.
Yeah.
That's what would have stopped it. So
dangerous position here for the Bulldogs.
Ball's on the Rossville 5. Horak handed it off, and looks like they'll move the ball a couple yards to the 9, maybe the 10.
5-yard gain on that.
Yep. Good run, giving them a little bit of room there.
It looked to be a generous spot to us up here in the booth, but we have probably the worst angle we could have on the field at this point.
Horak with the keeper. Dancing around, trying to pick his way through traffic, spinning, still on his feet. Backing down the field, picks up the first down, moves it to the
19 or 20-yard line.
18.
See where they spot it, and then I'll be right.
18.
Looks like the 19-yard line to me.
Yeah.
18 and a half. We'll call it 18 and a half.
All right, we'll give it to you. First and 10 for Rossville.
Even Joe's against me.
Into the middle for a couple yards.
Couple yards on that one.
Get to the 21, maybe the 22. 22 looks like.
3-4 yards at a time. That's good for the Bulldogs moving that, but they're going to have to move the ball a little bit quicker to make up this deficit.
Thunder with a 17-point lead.
The Bulldogs are going to need a couple quick scores to get back in this game.
Horak into the middle. Good blocking from his offensive line, helping him with those yards. He gets the ball to the 27, maybe the 28, almost the 28. Gain of 6.
Third and a yard.
Trying to get that yard. He's pretty darn close to it. Looks like they're going to give it to him before being pushed back. He'll get to the 29, it looks like.
They spot it. It's going to be close. But, yeah, it looks like he's going to get him right on the 30 maybe. No, just short of that. I don't know.
But that should move the
Yeah,
chains,
it looks like it's going to be.
No? Are they moving it?
No, they're moving it. Yeah,
They did give him the first down. Boy, it's like, they're taking
there's a little bit delay on there. Minute time, 19 left here in the third. Bulldogs driving the ball.
Keeping the field spread out. Horak looking to throw this time. Now he's going to tuck it and run. Trying to get it to the outside. And brings him down at the 34.
Thunder defense did a really good job of covering those receivers, not letting anybody be available for the throw, but then staying home enough to cover that rush when Horak decides to go and run the ball. So great job by the defense. Still a gain of 5, but defense did a good job there.
Throw to the sideline, caught by number 3.
Still,
they're going to say it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Initial call looked like it was a catch, but then they decided to change it to an incomplete pass. He didn't have possession when he came down to the ground. So
3rd and 5 here for the Bulldogs. 32 seconds left. They'll get at least 1 or 2 more opportunities here in the third.
3rd down and 5. Horak looking to throw. Caught in the first down.
First down.
To the 40-yard line, looks like.
Clock will stop for the moving the chains, but we'll start up here very quickly.
Rossville working it down the field. Started on their own 5-yard line.
They're going to have to hustle to get this play off. I think they'll get it off, though.
About 15 seconds and counting. They get it off, and right there in the backfield, he slips a tackle, barely getting back to the line of scrimmage. And a little slow to get up.
Number 30, Sedbeck really wanted that tackle. I thought he was going to get it. He was able to slip out, but still.
So he's going to lose a yard
gain
on that one.
Yeah.
Loss of 1 yard. It'll bring up the second down and 11. That's the buzzer for the end of the third quarter. 1 quarter left to go. 31-14, Nemaha Central leading Rossville. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
Sailor Insurance has been serving our customers in the Midwest for over 90 years. At Sailor Insurance, we value every family story as we help protect their dreams and their future. Our goal is to make sure that you have the right insurance coverage to protect your family, home, farm, and business so you can focus on what truly matters. Learn more about what we can do for you at SailorInsurance.com.
Welcome back. Go through some of our sponsors here again. TFI Family Services, Souther Building Supply, Crestview Nursing Home, Farm Bureau Insurance, Community National Bank, Ag Partners, SBS Insurance, United Bank and Trust, S&S Automotive and Towing, Nemaha Valley Motors. It's definitely a middle thing now. St. Peter and Paul Catholic Church. Some confusion on the clock.
Need to get it reset to...
That's nice because
12. There we go.
Everybody in the crowd is staring up here at the booth now, looking at the guy running the clock, saying, "What happened?" First Heritage Bank, Life Care Center of Seneca, Mitchell Appliance.
They send a man in motion. Horak throws it out into the flat. They pick up a couple yards.
Couple yards on the carry.
McKee Jackson with the reception for 2.
Mitchell Appliance.
3 yards.
Nemaha Valley Community Hospital, Shelter Insurance, Rainbow Communication, Sailor Insurance, Elk State Bank, United Methodist Church, and Water Conditioning of Seneca. Thanks again to all our sponsors.
3rd down and 8. Horak rolling it out here to the near side. Now throwing downfield, looking for a receiver.
Got it.
Catch it in. They're going to say he
caught it.
He caught it at the
right
33.
on.
What a catch, right to the sideline. Well-placed ball.
Yeah, well-placed ball. He had a step on his man and was able to make a great throw.
So a 25-yard pass for a first down.
Yeah, they had an official right there. I mean, he was back about 15 yards, but he was right there on the sideline. He made sure it was a good catch.
Horak will work his way up the middle, and he goes down after a small gain. Maybe he got back just to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10 for the Bulldogs in Thunder territory.
No gain on that play, so.
Well, they gave him
maybe a half yard or foot.
a third of a yard on that carry.
Pass into the middle.
Nice
and
job.
Right there. Brought down for no gain again. Maybe a small loss on that one.
Great job by the defense. They still made a reception, but they were right there to stop them.
That inside screen pass.
Looks like the Thunder fans are on a roller coaster over there on the sidelines.
Here's 3rd down and 10. I would say this is 4-down territory for Rossville.
It has to be. They're just running out of time on the clock.
2 receivers. Horak rolling it out. Now looking to throw.
Got someone deep open if he can get there.
Now he's going to room to run. Throws into the middle. What a catch.
No.
He bobbled it and was able to pull it in.
The defense had great coverage there and was able to be right there when he made the catch, but great job pulling that catch in. Moving the chains for the Bulldogs.
19 yards on that pass and a 1st down.
They've been taking pretty good chunks here on this series.
Started their own 5. It's about the 15th play of the drive. And now we've got a flag. They will call this false start on the offense.
Neither team has been really penalized a ton here tonight. I guess Rossville now they've got that pass interference call. That was a big penalty for them. Thunder just 1 penalty so far. So nice, clean football for the Thunder.
First down and 15 from the 19. Horak's going to run it. Trying to bounce it out. He's good run down to the 5-yard line. He got all that.
Yeah, be able to cut it in there, and nice tackle by Hike. Jaden Seitz just was right there and was able to cut inside of Seitz and
couldn't get him turned back in.
Yeah, just couldn't get him. He had a defender, he had a blocker on him, so
it's close enough. They're going to measure. It looks like they're just not going to give it to him.
Let's see if we get a better angle this time. It was our man right down there. You better hustle. Oh, he's running. I've never seen no running him.
They do official timeout, so I guess the kids
measure
can
it
catch
up.
some water. And
I would have got it.
yeah, we stretch it out.
Everybody's standing around. It's really hard to see from up here.
Just shy, just short by about a foot. But that was a good solid run by Horak. They were 1st and 15, and he got nearly all 15 yards.
Almost.
That's all right.
Opportunity to still have an opportunity for a 1st down before they can still get a 1st down here.
Yep.
9 minutes left. Even if they get a score, Rossville's just the time is running out for them.
Just inside the 5.
I think you're going to see Horak keep it here. Get that 1st down.
He does. Tries to get in the middle. Ooh,
He
I don't
does.
think he got it.
Nope,
he got pushed
didn't
back.
get it. Great job by the defense.
Depends on where they spot this at, though. Boy,
Just
they're
stuffing him there. Looks like maybe they're going to give him some progress to a 1st down. Nope. It's so hard to see from this angle. No, it's 3rd and short. He lost about
Maybe
17 inches.
A few inches is all. So now 3rd down and less than a yard. It's just barely inside the 5. Looks like they're going to pack her in. Single receivers, both sides. Horak. Now he's going to try and bounce it out. Sidesteps in and gets the first down. Sidestep that tackle. Hike was going to drill down on him, and nice step in to avoid that tackle and pick up move the chain.
Yeah, great run there. Is able to kind of fall for a first down and nearly fall into the end zone.
Quickly back to the line. Horak into there. He was close, but nice job coming off the edge to hit him and get him stopped before he got in there.
Yeah, and truly these seconds make such a big difference now towards the end of this game. You're taking time away off the clock, and that's time that the Bulldogs are going to need to try to have any opportunity to get back into this game.
Now at the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Inside the 1, literally.
7:47 left in the game.
Horak up the middle, in
He's
for the
in.
Touchdown.
Yeah,
they got the signal from the near sideline.
I just saw the 6'5" Rossville player signal the touchdown first, and then I did see the sideline also signal.
So 19 plays covering 95 yards for that 1-yard score. They worked that ball down the field. That's a pretty impressive drive.
Great job by the Bulldogs. Like I said, they are a very solid football team. And I'd venture to find any team in the state of Kansas that's 0-2 that's better.
That extra point is good from Leo Worley.
21-31. 52 points so far in this ball game. Still 8 minutes left to go.
A lot of time to play. A lot of scores can still happen. So this game definitely is not over. We'll take a quick one. We'll be back.
Partners is a full-service agricultural cooperative owned by area farmers, residents, and businesses. And our team works every day to help contribute to their success, keeping profits in the communities we all call home. We continue to look for the right team members to grow successfully together through our core values of honesty, integrity, and teamwork. If you're looking for a career with great benefits and a focus on your future success, come join our team.
Welcome back. More cheerleaders than you've seen in a long time here. They got the junior cheerleaders out there. Each age group gets to cheer for one of the quarters.
That was an impressive. I'm going to go back to this.
So
that's only the 3rd possession in this game. This Nemaha Central is getting their 2nd possession of this half in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, with halfway through, just nearly halfway through the 4th quarter.
So it's
ate up a lot of clock on that 95-yard across the field run.
Caught at the 14. The return is on from Caleb Strothman. And gets forward to about the 33. Thunder will take over there.
Without looking at your stats, I'm certain that Rossville is going to have more offensive yards at this point because the Thunder have had short fields on a few of their scores, and the Bulldogs have had long and able to move down the field and not always come back with the score, but they've put a lot of yards, I'm sure, on the board.
You are right. By my unofficial stats, 282 total yards of offense for Rossville, 189 for Nemaha Central.
So nearly 100 more yards.
Rossville's had one whole possession more than Nemaha Central, and that was that 95-yard drive there, this last one for them. Hike takes a snap, now with a burst of speed, trying to get the edge, shake a tackler, and then several more come over to help bring him down.
Yeah, but even if Thunder run all the way across the field here, they're still not going to have quite the offense that the Bulldogs have put together so far. Again, Bulldogs have been real successful, but just a lot of field, a few mistakes. They got a handful of penalties that, and just short field position for the Thunder that really, really puts the score with them up 10 points. And a beautiful field goal for, 27-yard field goal there.
Yeah. So like Hike is going to take his time and make sure this clock runs down.
Yep, trying to eat up as much time off the clock as they can between each.
Hike takes a snap, now runs up the middle, hard run on the way, gets the first down, diving forward to the 50-yard line.
Like a frog there. He wasn't really a leap. He was double foot on the ground jumping over someone to get that extra 3 yards on that carry. Hard to bring someone down when they're going to hop across the field like that. And you're going to see the Thunder here just taking as much time as they possibly can between each hike of the ball. You can see the Bulldogs are very dangerous when they get the ball on offense, and 10 points is a nice cushion, but not big enough if they have the ball back right now.
Twin receivers both sides. Hike sends Strothman in motion. Hand off to Strothman. He's got it in the corner. Try to turn it up. Picking up about 4 yards.
Just halfway through here, the fourth quarter, the Thunder have got to keep a hold of that ball. They cannot afford to have a fumble or to lose the ball here. And I am certain that the Rossville coaches are telling them, strip the ball. You got to get the ball loose. They've got to get the ball back. Because if they're able to get a quick score, the ball back in a quick score, now you're talking about a 3-point or a 2-point game, and it's anybody's ball game at that point. So the Thunder have got to keep a hold of this ball, control the ball, do not lose the ball. You're going to see him probably stay to the ground. Looks like maybe they might pass it here, but.
All right, takes the snap, going to run it. Picking up just a couple yards.
5 minutes left. Thunder doing a good job of controlling the time, but they've got to get a first down. They cannot turn the ball over on downs.
3rd down and 4.
And you're certain they've got 2 shots at it here. With the way, they're on 4th down. They're going to go for it. They will not kick the ball back to the Bulldogs because we just saw them run 95 yards across the field.
It took a lot of time.
It took them more than 5 minutes to do so.
But a lot of time. Timeout by Rossville there, by the way. They got the clock stopped right at 5 minutes. I think Rossville realizes they need to get this stop, get the clock stopped, get this possession stopped to maybe force the Thunder to punt it and get that ball back and still have at least some decent time on the clock. So
because they have to score twice. One score is not going to do it for the Bulldogs. So they've got to go down the field twice. And so they got to have decent field position. They got to get the ball back. So really this particular set of downs is very big for both teams. If the Bulldogs are able to stop them, they're going to have decent field position and some time left. If the Thunder ever get the first down, they're going to run at least 2 more minutes off the clock and make it very difficult for the Bulldogs to get back in this game.
3rd down and 4. Hike. Rolling it out. Throwing ahead, looking for his receiver. He fell down. And they might have had that if he hadn't fell down.
Yeah, some of the fans here wanted him, but he certainly tripped and fell.
Camden Smits was the intended receiver.
Disappointed, I see from here. Jeremy Stahlbaumer is here at the game, so he's not going to help us much from on the scoring side of things because I scolded him a little bit when I saw him down there at halftime. I was like, come on, what are we paying you for? We need you at home reporting the other scores for us.
This is what Rossville needed right there.
This is what they need.
A pass play that stopped the clock for them at 4:55. Thunder are punting the ball now.
I was going to run a fake. I'd do it now. Nope, nice punt.
Caught at the
juggled it just a
17.
little bit. Still on his feet.
Returned by number 15, McKee Jackson.
Yeah, this is really what they needed. They needed the ball back, and they still have got 4:40 left in the game, so that's plenty of time to go downfield. Is it enough time to go down twice? And with this Thunder defense, they're going to have a very hard time. They're going to have to get a couple big plays here quick.
Well, they've shown they can do that.
Yep, they can. The Thunder have got to look out for that.
3 receivers far side. Horak with the keeper, gets to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard. Gain of 1. And the clock is running, 4:20 and counting. 2 receivers, both sides. Horak rolling here to the near side, looking to pass. Pass downfield, incomplete. Tipped around, bobbled around. He couldn't pull it in, and then got hit by a defender. McKee Jackson targeted there.
Yeah, the way he bobbled that, he nearly made it where Jaden Seitz could intercept it, but wasn't able to get underneath it fast enough. But does stop the clock. 4:11 left. Nemaha Central has 3 timeouts left in the half, and the Bulldogs have 2. So they can stop the clock with a timeout, but they don't want to do that here. They want to save those for towards the end of the game.
3 receivers far. He's going to roll out to that side. Pass downfield, tipped and caught, and a first down. They say he's out of bounds.
He's calling it on this side.
Incomplete.
Incomplete.
He caught it. He didn't come down in bounds with it, looks like. That's just on right across from us,
Yeah.
across the field. It's hard to see where he was at, if he came down with it or where he came down with it. He did catch it.
Huge 4th down. This is a game-deciding 4th down here for the Bulldogs. If they can't convert on this, it's going to be very difficult for them. Got receivers open.
Receivers near side. Overthrown. Incomplete. He had a guy over here.
With room to run, he certainly would have been in the first down if he would have made that.
And the blitz was on, but the turnover on downs. And Nemaha Central with great field position here.
This doesn't cut the door for the Bulldogs, but it sure starts to get it shut. Maybe the door is shut, but they don't have any nails in it yet to keep it
there.
Yeah, they can still get back in this game if the
turnover.
Yeah, if the Thunder can't keep a hold of that ball. But a score here for certain would just end it for the Bulldogs.
1st and 10 for Nemaha Central at the Rossville 30-yard line.
Got to keep a hold of that ball. They cannot afford turnover.
Hike with the keeper, trying to shed a tackler, get to the outside, and ridden down to the 25-yard line. And looks like a timeout called by Rossville. Stop the clock at 3:52. We'll take a break. You're watching SCTV.
There's a place where we all come together. A place where everyone knows your name and what the usual means to you. A place for conversations and for comfort. The best biscuits and gravy in town. We know what it means to love a community, to be a part of a community, to be united. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back. You're watching SCTV. I think it was a good defensive series holding Rossville to downs, and Thunder getting it back here, picking up 5 on their first possession, first play, 2nd down and 5 now at the 25.
4th quarter score, Silver Lake 18, Perry LeCompton 12. Close game there.
Yep.
Marysville 22, Walmego 20, so that's also a close
really
game.
Good game, yeah.
Chanute 27, McPherson 7.
Hike upended as he got to the line. Maybe a yard on that play, it looks like, to the 24. Chanute's where we're headed next.
Yeah, Chanute is who we're playing next week.
That is a 4A school, right? 3A.
I'm going to find out right now if my
I think
phone
it's a
will
4A.
let me.
Another timeout called by Rossville. They take their last timeout with 3:41 to play in this game. Nemaha Central content to run this ball and keep that clock moving. They do need to pick up 4 yards here to move the chains. Well, actually, it's 4 down territory for them, so they got 2 plays here, I'm sure, to get 4 yards. Going to try and look and see what the Well, the volleyball ladies were doing, I said I'd bring that information to you.
And it doesn't say the size here, but Chanute looks like they're undefeated so far this season with 2 big wins.
So the Lady Thunder are 19-1 in their record in volleyball so far this season. Their one loss coming in that championship game over in the Marysville tournament. Hike gets caught, and they knew that ball was going to him. He's a keeper, and then they were rushing the line, waiting for him. No gain, loss of a yard on that play, back to the 25. So Rossville cannot stop the clock now. They are out of timeouts.
Thunder was 4th down, and this is not inside their field goal range, I don't believe. They definitely need, it's going to be close, definitely need a first down here.
They need to get to the 20. And boy, they
gave it to him. Oh, it was a timeout. Okay, I thought he came off sides. I thought that was a
classic called timeout. Yeah, they were gonna. You could tell they were ready to come to the line. And
he's like, nope. He wanted to talk about it one more time.
They were planning on Hike running that ball.
Yeah, a first down here is going to just about seal the deal for the Thunder. They'll have 2.5 minutes left. They'll be able to run that clock down, and just seal the deal for them. So
under 3 minutes.
Coach really wanted to make sure that this is a big fourth down for the Thunder.
So Lady Thunder, I think they have this weekend off, and on Tuesday they will be here for a volleyball matchup against Silver Lake. And then they will head to Wamego next weekend on the 28th for that Wamego invitational tournament that they go to on a routine basis. Year in, year out. Here we go. 4th down and 5 for Nemaha Central. 2 receivers both sides. Ike's going to throw down the middle, looking for his receiver. Through his hands. It was Caleb Strothman. Couldn't pull it in, and that would have been a touchdown. Well-placed ball. He just couldn't hang on to it.
So that leaves just a little crack in the door for the Bulldogs. 3 minutes left. They've got to go down the field twice, so they've got to move quickly here if they have any chance. Interception, turnover on downs is going to end it for them. The Thunder have had some success with interceptions this season. Nearly got one there. I almost talked him into it. Jack Mackey just
number 20.
He only has an arm and a half to make an interception. If he didn't have that cast or whatever he's got on his right arm, he surely would have caught that ball. And a pick six would have definitely ended it for the Bulldogs.
Horak rolling it out, throwing to the sideline, caught by number 2, and he stayed in
First
bounds.
down,
There's a flag thrown by the near sideline judge.
Two flags.
2 flags out there.
This one here came really late. Blocking the back or maybe unsportsmanlike.
That's against Rossville.
Yep. Illegal receiver downfield.
So they'll bring that back. I believe they'll. Would have thought that's a 5-yard penalty is what it is. And they replay the down. So it goes back to the 20.
2nd and 15 for the Bulldogs.
Horak looking to throw. Getting rid of it. Caught by number 3 and out of bounds at about the 31.
Just not enough yards. They need more yards out of those catches.
They got
10 yards on the catch, but still now makes them 3rd and 5. 2:33 left in the ball game. Thunder with 2 timeouts left. Bulldogs do not have any timeouts left.
Twin receivers both sides. Horak rolling out to the far side, looking to throw.
He's got an open receiver if he can get it out there.
He does. Caught on the run. It's a foot race. Can Sides track him down. And it's going to get away. Rossville puts 6 on the board with 2:21 to go here in the fourth quarter. Big 70-yard pass play.
2:21 left, and we got a ball game now. It's not going to matter either way, so you're certain that they're going to kick it here.
Onside kick is what we'll probably be looking at.
And then possibly an onside kick. But they're not going to go for 2 because 2 or 1's not going to get what they need. And now that field goal is huge that we made there early in the game.
Worley, extra point. That is good. And it is a 3-point game. 2:21 to play, but you know what? The Thunder can, if the Thunder don't make a mistake here, cover the ball, they will have the game because they can't stop the clock.
They cannot stop the clock.
So you're going to see an onside kick here for sure.
Absolutely. It's the only chance that either the Bulldogs get an onside kick. It has to be a Thunder mistake that gets the Bulldogs back in this game. It's just if the Thunder protect the ball, they're gonna come out with a win.
So here's what I'd be telling my guys: get your hands team on the field, and you say if they pooch kick that ball up into the air, punch it up into the air, fair catch it.
Yeah.
If you fair catch it, they can't hit you, and you catch it, and that's it.
If it bounces
but
on
if
the
it's
ground,
on the ground, it's got to go 10 yards.
Yep, and you got to get on that ball and protect it. Get on the ball. Confusion. I didn't know what side of the field to be on there.
They got to definitely have some guys back because that's a live ball.
Every football team practices this. It's something you practice because it can be the difference in a close game. So you know that they practiced it, and you're just certain you're going to see an onside kick. They got the hands team. Thunder's got the hands team out in the field. Here we go.
Here it is. Onside kick. And
Great
right
job.
to the guy.
Perfect.
That's the way Nemaha Central needed to do it. Just field it and lay down.
Yeah, kicked it a little too hard and was great job covering the ball.
Kick it right to Hike. Hike was out there on the field.
Yeah. And Hike probably has as difficult time as anybody just jumping on the ball and taking a knee, but that's what had to happen there.
So now Thunder should be close to running this clock out.
It's very close.
I don't think they can quite get it all.
No, because the time is stopped now. Yep.
Hike takes the snap up the middle of the field. There he goes. He's got the first down to the 40-yard line. Gain of 13.
That first down might have been.
That will do it.
Yeah, they cannot.
That should do it.
Yep. You're going to see the Thunder take a knee, and they're not going to have a.
Because it's, 35 seconds?
35, so.
To run each play. So you're talking right there, 90, minute and a half, and another. You can run 4 plays, so yeah.
Yep, so they're not going to.
I really don't see them.
Maybe run one play. Looks like they are setting up to run a play here.
They got to cover the ball. They got to keep the ball in their possession. Just one good solid play here, pick up some yards.
And knocking a little bit of time off.
Keep playing football. And moving forward inside the 40, down to about the 37.
I saw Reese Garrity squeeze out on the side, and I thought that was him for a second. And then I was like, oh, there's too many 6s on that jersey to But for a second, I was like, wait a minute, did he get out of that? No, it was Reese Garrity.
Gain of about 3. 2nd and 7.
Yep. Just under a minute left now. Will be under a minute when they hike this ball. Thunder still playing some football. You're going to see simple plays, 2 hike up the middle. Jeremy Stahlbaumer says he'll be at the next game scoring for us. He's not going to Chanute. He must have went home to watch the finish of this game.
He was feeling guilty.
Yep. I would now next week I would prefer he drive us down there, but I don't think I'm going to get that job done.
30 seconds. This game is going to be over. It's really a victory formation here now because 31-28. What a good game here.
They'll have to hike the ball, but
Hike takes a snap. He's just going to burn clock. Now he's going to run and throw himself down at the ground at the 41, giving up the yards.
And
that
the game.
Runs the clock, and that is nothing Rossville can do. This game is over. Nemaha Central gets the win over the Bulldogs. What a game that was.
The Bulldogs now 0-3, and with a total of like 7 points, they've lost all 3 games. I don't think they had more than 7 or 8 points total. All the games were within a point or very close. So
that's tough. 3 tough losses to have in their column. You've been saying it all night long, and it's absolutely right that they are the best 0-3 team.
Certainly
out there.
Yeah, you're not going to find anybody as good as they are at that 0-3 for sure.
What helped is Nemaha Central had a really good slow start in the first half, got it going and into the game, and then they had a pick that ended up getting points off of that, and that's a big thing right there, points off of turnovers.
And it's so, you think of that field goal as kind of a minuscule thing, especially when the score was as lopsided as it was at one point, but now you see here at the end, the game winner was a field goal in the first quarter of play.
Yeah, that was the first points that
it was.
That was the second set of points.
Set of points that they went up 10-0.
10-7.
Yeah, 10-7, and made the and at this point made the ball game.
28-yard field goal from.
Because if you weren't talking about that
Thomas.
3 points, now you're talking about a tied ball game going into overtime, and the Bulldogs are not a team you want to take into overtime.
Yeah. So scoring in this, or our yardage, offensive yardage in this game, Nemaha Central had 190 yards rushing, 39 yards passing for 229 total yards. And, boy, they played a good, clean game because they only had 1 penalty for 5 yards. And
makes a big difference.
That was a false start penalty. So they did pretty good, well kept game there that the Thunder played there. Now Rossville, boy, I tell you, they are a good team. Total offense, 363 yards of total offense in the game for them. They had that 95-yard drive. That was very impressive, considering we thought that was and kind of really was a big mistake that they let that ball on the kickoff go down to the 5-yard line. They thought it was going to go out and maybe get the penalty and get a good field position off that, but it didn't. It stayed, and then they couldn't do anything with it after that, so he just they had to take possession at the 5. And so they did their job.
95 yards ahead of them, and they worked their way across the field a couple different times on that series. They were 3rd and long, and they made some great passes, some great plays, and a couple big runs, and were able to get 7 on the board.
Yeah, they had a 25-yard pass play, a 19-yard pass play, and a 14-yard run in that series of plays. It was like 19 offensive plays they had in that series that they scored on. But that's good. So they 157 yards rushing, 206 passing. So that's where a lot of their yards came from, was from the passing game. At halftime, I would have told you that I didn't look close enough. I didn't catch those numbers before we started to see if they were fairly balanced between the two teams. I want to think they were.
No, it was. But it was like 168 to 135 or 145. It was within 20 yards of each other at half.
It was pretty good, balanced. Both teams were playing well.
And the score reflected that. It was a lot closer score at halftime.
Yep. All right, so we're headed to Chanute next week.
Chanute looks like they're going to win again today, and that makes Chanute will be 3-0 when we play them on Friday.
So Nemaha Central now 2-1 in the season, and Rossville 0-3 as they head to Chanute. Next Friday, we'll have that game for you. Game starts at 7 o'clock in the evening. I'm Mike Stahlbomber calling this one for you. John Howard, thanks for helping again.
Always a pleasure.
Caleb Ridenour with production, Jeff Hyman and Bill O'Strauss with the camera work. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you at that next ballgame.